an opening statement, and we'll go to questions. We've got a mic on each side for you guys.
Played a good game, came out and executed. Wanted to really stop the run, and we did that. Offensively, we were able to run the ball, had a few turnovers, but we can work on those. But, it was a really good team that we were playing against, so it was just good that we were able to protect our home field and get a victory. But I just like how resilient my guys are. We always show how resilient we are each week. You see the way they come out. They practice really hard, and we just came out and truly executed the way that we wanted to. And I'll open it up.
So when you were leaving the field, people were chanting your name. It looks like you still have the game ball with you right now. So just how does it feel to get that first win as a head coach here at the Rose Bowl?
It feels good. We just I didn't want to make too big of a deal about us being back home, but we kind of treat this game like a road game, and I just think my guys just they came out and they earned the right to win just in how they practice this week, and I think as long as we continue to do that, this team can really just take off.
Coach Anthony Wynn from the Sporting Tribune. I want to bring you back to the Oregon loss. And you had said at that time, this team is getting better. We don't see it, but you see it. And you ran out 3 straight wins, and you're 2 games from being bowl eligible. What's one takeaway that you're seeing about this team that week after week they're being resilient? What's one thing that takeaway that you can tell us that's making them win?
It's a few things, just the way that they practice Sundays and Mondays. After those losses, it was tough. But I really think our season turned around after Minnesota. That was just the type of loss that was, and I just think the players were, that bothered them, and they were able to channel it in the right way and really come out and start really paying attention to detail and sacrificing just a little bit more. So I always knew that we had the talent, and it was baby steps, and this is just where we're at now.
And DeShaun, you mentioned T.J. What was it about the running game that clicked tonight?
Just more of just executing. It's been getting better each week. So it wasn't just all of a sudden we just came out there and it came together. It's been getting better each week, and I just think that we had a little bit of juice, and I think they were just fired up for the challenge. We were going against what were they, the number 2 rushing offense in the country. So, we just wanted to. I think they took pride in wanting to outrush them, and we did that.
Coach, what did you see from film that that gave your rushing offense the ability to do 211 yards, 5.7 per carry, I believe it was? Just an outstanding running game. What did you see from film?
I don't think it was film. I think it was just the continuity and the guys up front. Just them being together. I know Prago went out, but Jeffers came in there and was able to play well. And TJ had a lot of big runs. Berger did too, and Keegan Jones. So it was just it was a 3-headed monster, and they were able to just run and be successful.
So you treated it like a road game. Like, how did you do that? And then, despite that, how does it feel to get your first win in the Rose Bowl?
I mean, we just we usually have meetings at the facility. I moved everything to the hotel, so it was truly like a road game, And I just think that the players, they it just resonated with them well. So it might be something that we probably continue to do, but it feels good. I got the game ball. These ones are way better than when I was playing. Like it's way more exciting to get these game balls now. So I'm just it's you can't put it into words. It's similar to when I got hired. But I'm a Bruin, so this shit. Oh, sorry about that. It was bothering me when we were losing. Like I'm not somebody that takes that lightly, and I just wanted to continue to push, and these guys never fought against me, or, there was never any turmoil in the team. They all just knew, like, what we had to do, and I was just glad I have a mature team that accepted the challenge.
Bomber jacket. How long you wearing the bomber jacket?
I wore a different one last week, and then I haven't wore this one since the hiring, since I got it that Sunday. So, but I'm thankful that the global warming is over, so I can put a jacket on.
A lot of people doubted you and your team, especially at the beginning of the season. And now that you've established a 3-game winning streak, what do you have to say to all the people that doubted you and your team at the beginning of the season?
What was that line I had last week?
What do you have to say to everyone that doubted your team at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, it was similar to that line I had last week. Martin hired the right guy.
And, just the way this team just keeps, no matter who's out, it seems like somebody else steps up. And you mentioned, earlier how you internalize some of those past losses this season. How do you, I guess, keep these guys calm, keep these guys believing, and what's it like to see it now, really starting to take shape?
I just think that they understand what it takes to win, and now we're still. This is the last part of it, is just learning how to finish. We probably wanted to finish this game just a little bit more consistently than we have, but I'm just excited that they're taking coaching, and when you talk to our players, they're echoing the same thing that I'm saying, or the other coaches. They're truly locked into the process, and they understand that we had to build the foundation first before we can even put the house up. So, I'm just glad that I have players that had the patience. Nobody was coming in there asking the red shirt. They were just I want to play ball, and I'm just excited I have those type of players.
Coach, Coach, right here. The crowd was great, getting bigger, and you had the alumni, Quentin Lake and Charbonnet and Matt Barnes and all these people. What are you building here at UCLA?
Just exactly what UCLA is. It's a university that is not, not exactly what that man said for the Yankees. This is for life. So we're UCLA's been taking care of me for a long time, and people wouldn't come around. Alumni wouldn't want to be around if they haven't done the same for them. So this is a great university, and I just think that we're lucky that we're all be able to be Bruins, and I'm just glad that we put out the kind of product that makes people want to come out and support us. Thanks. $200, 211 yards.
How's everybody doing? Can't complain. Got a W.
So Coach Foster was just telling us just now how, losing was really starting to get to him. So is that something that you could kind of sense in him, and how did you kind of feed off of that, emotion to really get this first win at the Rose Bowl tonight?
Yeah, we really haven't had our best performances at home this year, and I'm not saying we had a good performance tonight either. We did get the victory, yes, but back to your question though, Coach Foster, he's not a losing guy. He doesn't do that. Everything that he's done in his life, he's won at, and I bet he's a very sore loser and a great winner. And we're just happy that we were able to get it done for him tonight.
Question each for both of you. Ethan, what did you just see from the Iowa defense that was able to get you guys 415 yards?
That's a lot of yards. They're a great defense. They're well coached. Obviously, didn't start the game how I wanted to with the turnovers. Can't have those. But, just throughout the game, just kept on working. All the stuff. We were moving the ball up and down the field fine. I knew all the stuff was there. I just had to keep on trusting and, just keep moving forward. I can't dwell on the past, and just got to keep moving forward.
And Iowa puts up 223 yards rushing a game, and you guys held them to 80. You know, what can you say about that performance, and what can you say about how you guys, really dissected what they were doing?
Yeah, I think that's a shout out to the whole defense there and all the coaching staff that put together a great game plan going into this week. And I think we went into this week knowing it was a challenge and we were ready for it.
Guys, this question is for both of you. Obviously, the season started not what you wanted it to be, but for the last 3 weeks, rattled off big wins, back-to-back road wins, first one at the Rose Bowl. How's it feel for the both of you guys?
It feels great, honestly. You know, like you just said, you know, we didn't really start how we wanted to, but, I mean, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And, you know, we're on a nice little win streak right now. Hopefully we keep that going. I mean, Coach Foster said it to us after the game. We know how to win. We got the taste in our mouth, and now it's just up to us to go out there and execute.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, nobody wants to taste losing in their mouth, so when we keep winning, we want to keep building that momentum going forward.
Carson, I believe you had your first 2 career interceptions.
Woo!
You know, you guys are able to stop Iowa's early momentum. What were you guys able to do to kind of just, get things back on track and not, let things get out of hand?
Yeah, I think we just needed to make sure when we were going out there we were staying disciplined and staying on track with what we went into the game. We, obviously plays are going to be made on both sides of the ball. So when things weren't going our way at times, we just needed to make sure that, we didn't get out of hand and stuck with what we knew and continue to do that.
Ethan, your last few games, you seem to take the game very personal. You left your emotion on the field. You're 2 wins away from being bowl eligible, and one of the 3 games is against Washington. What's your mindset going through those last 3 games, knowing that this team, from where it came from, can be bowl eligible?
I mean, my mindset honestly hasn't really changed throughout the whole year. You know, I'm still just taking one day at a time, one play at a time, one game at a time, and just continuing to go to work every single day with my guys. And, love waking up in the morning, love going to football, love seeing these guys smile, love hanging out with them. At this point for me, it's more this team is like a family, and I just love all the guys in the team. I love the whole coaching staff, and our goal is to win out and become bowl eligible, like you said, and I think that's what we're gonna do.
The offense was missing a couple guys today, but Logan Loya came up with a huge game. TJ was great. How well do you think the offense kind of adjusted to having a couple guys out?
I mean, we did a great job. Those guys stepped up, made some big plays. Titus had a great game. He got in the paint, and that game-winning first down for us was huge. Logan, that's my guy. He's a great receiver. He's gonna keep on doing his thing week in, week out. Quasi, he kind of got started a little bit later in the game, but he's a great young freshman. He's explosive. TJ, I mean, so proud of TJ. TJ ran the rock tonight. He left it out all there on the field. He's a beast. All those guys. Yeah.
You guys, I mean, we all saw how excited you guys were when DeShaun got the job.
Oh yeah.
What has it been like this year, kind of watching him, I guess, grow as a coach, or what was he like during the kind of your down spell, and how was he kind of able to get you guys to where you are now?
Yeah, I think some of this could go back to his pillars. One of his last one is enthusiasm, and for me personally, that's what he's brought to the game. Obviously we have the discipline and respect, and he's instilling that in us. But day in and day out, we're having fun doing what we do, and I think that's good to see for everyone.
Coach Foster talked about you guys treating this game like a road game, holding meetings in a hotel. How did you guys approach this game? It's like treating a home game like a road game. What was that mindset behind that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like us as players, we don't really think about that too much. We're just kind of locked in on the game and don't really think about the logistics of all that. I mean, we're used to having meetings in the hotel. I mean, for the last 2 weeks, we're on the road. So, I mean, we're just used to it. I think from his side, we were in a comfortable state, the last 2 weeks, and I don't think he wanted to change anything up. And, I mean, whatever he says, we'll follow.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Use this one or what's this?
I use this one.
No, I shouldn't use the mic. Yeah, right here.
This one. All right, bet.
Back here. TJ, this was, the best rushing game of the season for the team as a whole. So what were you guys maybe doing differently tonight? Or better question, maybe what felt different tonight?
We just did a great job of consistently picking up blocks. We opened up our playbook more. We did different types of runs, as you've seen, more stuff to the outside, counter, stuff like that. And yeah, we just put us in the best position to go out there and make the plays.
Is that also a result of just the comfort level with this offense at this point in the season too?
Yeah, I'll say so. And also it's just, just weeks of experience and, just learning every week. We just learned to put it together this week and just stay consistent in the run game.
TJ, is there anything in particular you saw from the Iowa defense? I don't know if you know, but the last 3 weeks, you had more rushing yards tonight combined in the last 3 weeks. Is there anything in particular you saw from the defense that allowed you to kind of exploit the run game like that?
Just going into this game, I knew I had to have a game like this. And, yeah, we've seen a lot of stuff with their defense, which caused us to run the ball more and expand the plays as far as the run game. So, yeah, we just seen, the opportunity that we had to run the ball against them.
Yeah, obviously, you guys were down 10-0 at one point. Yeah. How big of it was Mateen to hit that 57-yard field goal, especially when you look at the final score, it's a 3-point game, to do it under those circumstances and, kind of keep Iowa from, running away with things?
Was that for me or for TJ? Either one. It's funny enough, coming back in the tunnel after the game, I saw him and I was like, bro, we won by 3. That was because of your 57-yard field goal. So that was huge. Great momentum swing. Obviously, we went on a, I believe, 17-0 run after that. So that was huge.
Guys, I want to get both of your reaction. I don't know if you pay attention, but, betting lines didn't have you guys favored. Predictions don't have you favored. And then here you come beating Iowa, big-time powerhouse Big Ten team. What does that feel like?
It feels great, man. Going into this game, we knew they were pretty good in the Big Ten. They won a good amount of games and stuff like that. And, we just got to stick to our standard. Just like Coach Foster said, discipline, respect, enthusiasm. We just got to stick to that. We'll be okay every week.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. And yeah, I don't really pay attention to betting lines and things like that. But we knew it was going to be a short week. We had to play fast and physical, play aggressive. We knew, like you said, they're a powerhouse. Coach has been there for a long time. But it wasn't really about them. It was more about us as a team and playing together. And like TJ said, discipline, respect, and enthusiasm.
Question for TJ and Femi, for you both. Coach Foss talks about you guys being resilient and getting better week after week, even through the gauntlet and the losses. What's your mindset now? How's it feel knowing that you guys are 2 games away from being bowl eligible?
It's great, especially the fact that we know what it takes to win. We just got to put it together every week. It's obviously some stuff we can still build on, but we're heading in the right direction.
Absolutely. I think 2 games away, but it's still week by week, day by day. Just focusing on what's ahead of us and playing ball and playing fast. But it feels good to win. It feels great.
Guys, this question is for both of you. What's it like to have West Coast football go up to a Big Ten school and give them the noise with all the rushing yards you guys had this week?
Man, honestly, it's great. Yeah, just being in the Big Ten is crazy. Growing up, I've always known UCLA is just being in the Pac-12 and stuff like that. And now that I've grown up and I'm here to experience myself, us moving over to the Big Ten and, winning games, it's a great experience.
Absolutely. Like you said, great experience. Feels good. Feels amazing. Feels great. Football is football. Line up 11 and play.
Thank you, guys.
Sir. Thank you, guys. Have a good